Greetings, adventures and foodies, and welcome back to Path of Exile. Today we are having a look at a build I have been tinkering with for the past week, as I kinda ditched my Flicker Strike build because it felt off when you couldn't do the left click vortex thingy that you normally could in the past seasons, or sorry, not seasons, leagues. And then I had a fail. Let's look at what some of the new uniques in the game. The one that really caught my eye, as I love health point stacking and mana stacking and all those shenanigans, they really speak to me, as you can really sit and tinker, and there are many ways you can put your builds together, was the Apostate for the health stacking. It states that you gain maximum life instead of energy shield from equipped armor items. Equipped armor items count as your helmet, your shield, your boots, your body armor, and your gloves. So, the Apostate here states that you gain max life as energy shield as max life instead. So the helmet that we have right here, which gives 292 energy shield, will instead of energy shield give us 292 maximum life. Combine that with this untouchable amulet, which gives a ton of max life per empty red socket, together with the Dark Pact, which sacrifices a ton of our life, and together with the sacrifice support here, as you can see, our life goes down a ton. It could be thinking, well, why would you sacrifice your life? You're gonna die instantly. Well, that's where this little beauty of a jewel comes in, which really put this build together. It's called Dissolution of Flesh, and we combine this with Eternal Youth, with the Apostate, and all the life, and then you get the Pith Cloak, I think it's called, shield here. You will suddenly have a powerhouse for build, because when you take damage with Dissolution of Flesh, which also give a ton of more maximum life, you reserve life instead of losing it. When 2 seconds have elapsed while not taking any damage, the reserved portion gets removed and you can start reserving your life anew. I'm going to showcase it in the map in just a second. So basically, if you don't reserve all your life by taking damage, and this is not your self-inflicted damage with Dark Pact, you're good to go. You basically have a life pool of 16k that you can take, so it's not very susceptible for getting one hit either. So yeah, it have a ton of cool shenanigans that you can do. Combine it with Eternal Youth, because in little life regen is going to be absolutely irrelevant for this. The Eternal Youth is going to be so much better for you. And with all the life and everything, with the Wrath Pit Globe Shield, you also get a ton of spell damage and crit chance, because it states that you get 5% crit per 100 player max life and 5% spell damage per 100 player max life. So I did the math freehand, and basically it states that I get 815% crit chance and 815% increased spell damage from this alone. You stay there, thank you. And yeah, that's just the build. I mean, you just stack a ton of health point and everything. Then I'm running for the Glorious Vanity Divine Flesh for some mitigation, together with the Occultist Chaos damage resistance with hinder here and wither, and then of course the Profound Bloom and a double curse setup for, and also so you can apply it to hexproof enemies. And yeah, that's about it. Then we're running Dark Pact, and as you can see here, we have a ton of bleed avoidance, ignite avoidance, and poison avoidance, because those are damaging ailments that really can fuck you up if you don't get 100%. Because if you get like 90% and that one bleeds hit you that lasts for 10 seconds, then you're kind of doomed with this one, because that means you keep taking damage for 10 seconds and you can't get the 2-second timer off, so you can kind of like unreserve your life again. So it's kind of important to hit the 100%, and that also goes to state it is very level hungry. I'm 89, and I'm going to try and push this to like in the early 90s, probably, before I'm thinking I'm going for a new build. So just for the map showcase, let's get straight into it here. As you can see, the damage is okay. And frankly, I couldn't care less what mods are on this map. So yeah, then you just run around, use Dark Pact, and if you encounter a tough mob, well, basically I will just use Assassin's Mark, and as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You just charge around and you use Dark Pact. For the flask setup, we are running a diamond flask, a silver flask for cast and move speed, and then we're running a forts for the phasing and chance to suppress spell damage. Then we have the quicksilver and a sulfur for just increased damage, consecrated ground. So yeah, that's about it for the build. There's probably a better setup for flask, and this is not min-maxed at all, bear in mind with that. I just want to showcase this. It's kind of like more a concept than a direct build, and I'm of course going to share my PoE in the description, so you can find it down below. And I haven't actually gone in and see what's the DPS, because it just felt good, and frankly I don't PoE all my stuff whenever I play, as it kind of takes out some of the fun of tinkering with builds sometimes, because if the DPS feels okayish, I'd guess we're probably sitting with this build around a few million DPS, so then I have no need to go and PoE warrior it. So yeah, that's a hot take. I know somebody's probably gonna slam me in the comments for that and go like, why don't you, it's unoptimized gameplay, rather. I don't care, frankly. This is how I like to play, and I've been playing this game since 2013 or something, since it was released, so I don't need a PoE to tell me what to pick all the time. Anyways, as you can see here, we're getting also the intensify stacks, and it basically works whenever you stand still and hit a few times. It goes up to 4, because we do also have the caster mastery here, which gains spell, which gain intensity, have a max stack. So yeah, that's the build. This is how it works. It's pretty solid actually, and of course, as where did this? Okay, it's gone. Perfect. And as you can see here, we have 16k health point, and we using blood magic, so we don't have mana. And for the aura, we're using zealotry, together with a eternal blessing. As you can see, my gems are not even level 20. I bought a 21 sacrifice. I bought a 21 Dark Pact for like 5, 7, 8k or something for both. And then the rest of the gear was like a few divines, something. I probably spent most of my divines on the Apostate. Bought it when it was around 4 divines something, and then I used the Omen for 6 linking, and yeah, that's basically it. So what's special that you really need? You really need to know that, of course, the ailment, make sure you get them to 100, because before I had them 100, it was kind of shabby, and it did took, I died a bit, so it's a bit tiring to level, but whenever you get to this point where you have 100% of the avoidance and you have your health point hit around 14.5k, basically that's where it starts to get fun and really starts to shine. So I guess this is, the more you invest in it, the better it becomes. It's funny, that's like any other build, but this is really one of those that can scale very high, because you can also get like up to probably 20k. I think when I've picked up these nodes here, I'm probably gonna hit about 18-19k life, because you gain life with levels, and with these pickups here I should be able to just about hit that. So yeah, that's the build basically. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is more like a concept and not a direct build guide, as I'm still tinkering with it. I just wanted to get it out and show you guys what I've been working on for the past week here. So yeah, I've also been a bit busy, so I haven't been I wanted to post this a few days ago, but this is what it ended up with. Really hope you enjoyed. Ask in the comments down below if you have any question regarding this. I will love to answer whatever I can. Oh, and for the Pantheon, Soul of Brian King, avoid freeze, and of course Soul of the Aberrath to remove Burning Ground. Really you need to get the Killing Keeper for the unaffected by Burning Ground, because that's gonna fuck you over if you don't have it sit right out. So yeah, that's it for this concept. If I really make it shine and everything, I'm probably gonna make a second video about it. But for now, this is it, and I hope you like it. Subscribe for more like this, and yeah, stay sane, Exiles.